Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having an amazing day. Taking a quick look here at FTX token, FTT, seeing what's going on. I got a ton of requests on my YouTube as well as from my community members over on our Discord. Also, just quick heads up, be sure to check out our premium group, our Premium Plus. These are some scalping trades we took yesterday. Phenomenal results there, definitely in good shape. And all the long positions we took as well are doing very good. They're back in profit here, doing just fine. So again, super happy to hear that. Thanks again for the wonderful feedback. What we want to talk here about with FTX is, or FTX token, FTT, is this resistance level. Look how perfect that is. $4.67, wicked up there to reject off of that previous day close. And of course, we've got this nice little Fibonacci retracement potential level there of 0.382, 0.5. So we'll talk about that. So if you're new to the channel, just know I'm not a financial advisor. I really love teaching people to trade, and I hope you can learn something here today. Okay. Simply put, if you do want a phenomenal exchange at your back, Crypto Cash and Bitunix are partnered essentially with this affiliate link. You can benefit from some nice little trading bonuses there. But more important, no KYC, no VPN required exchange, trailing stop losses, multiple profit targets. They have really some really cool stuff there, and I'm super thankful for them to be able to provide this opportunity to our members. Thank you again so much, Bitunix, for a fantastic opportunity. There is an instructional video down below as well in the comments, or not comments, just the lower section there, essentially, just to kind of give you some feedback on how to use the exchange if you're curious about it. Okay, so what I want to talk about is the daily time frame, of course. Simply stated here, the price went range bound. We just had a nice, sweet breakout there. We broke out mainly because Bitcoin was stabilizing. And you got to keep in mind, FTT was the only coin yesterday that wasn't in the red. It was pretty crazy. The entire market was just going bright red, 5, 10, 15% down. And FTT was like, no, we're still 10% up on the day. So it's really cool to see that. But the key takeaway here is that we're testing 70 on the RSI. That is a potential resistance level. Big surprise is a candlestick closure here at 4.67 from before. With the MACD, we're still converging here. We never got a chance to diverge. That's since shifted. Doesn't mean the price couldn't still sell off. It just implies that further upside might actually be a very strong likelihood here. And then if we take a look at some moving averages, of course, we're above the 20, the 50, and a few others, of course, once time permits. So really, all in all, decent shape here on the daily. Again, I don't use the daily solely as an indication of when to take entry, of course, but when I'm swing trading, it's good to get perspective on that and let us know that we're on the right side of the tracks. We're also on the right side of the tracks here too, because we got this ascending trend working concurrent with the 100-day 7-moving average on the 4-hour time frame. That's phenomenal. Again, we see this previous candlestick closure with multiple attempts to break that level, and again, a reattempt here. That does imply that a cup and handle pattern is a strong potential reality if we don't break through there right now. Okay, so if the price pulls back to just say 378 or 399, then a leg up would make a ton of sense at that point. Okay. Again, the main reason why is because there's a previous fair value gap, this upper wick that can work as a support level. The price comes down to bounce, but we're probably overextended leading into this, and then we have to pull back for another correction. It's a really, really common characteristic to see that. We are breaking through RSI here at 70 as well with a strong amount of money at flow index. That's fantastic. MACD is converging quite significant. We take a look at the moving averages here, or correction, sorry, the TD sequential and momentum. We can see we're at a 7. So in this history, this coin does have a tendency of hitting 9s and pulling back. Okay, so you can see that pretty clear. Keep in mind, some 9s pull back only for a short while and continue higher, which we're hoping for now, right? Maybe we get a 9 and the price retraces to retest that level after a slight pullback. Okay, so to me, if I'm going to be looking for an entry, these two levels are more appropriate for me. Again, I'm not much of a late long kind of person. I don't like breakout trading, but if we get confirmation the price is pulling back, it would be a solid interest to consider buying one of these two dips if it comes down to that level. I got to emphasize the word if, because we don't truly know if it's going to pull back. It could literally continue higher. If it does, keep in mind, it'll come up, it'll likely come back down and consolidate, use that as a support, and continue upwards from there. Okay, so pay attention to how it performs if it does break through that level. We could also reverse the fibs here and get perspective on how high it could go. We can see 1.618 as a most common characteristic. So the price does run. We could see somewhere in the range of 575 before the price pulls back. Okay, so just know that's a very, very common characteristic for increase if the price does break that key level resistance. Taking a look here at the resistance levels, we can kind of see that we are pulling back a little bit, but it's not too crazy. We are working fairly well within these fib levels. We got rejection of 0.382, comes all the way down to 0.786. works its way up to 0.236 down to 0.382 and continue. And I love to see that. Fib levels are fantastic. We're tracking and kind of anticipating where the price action could go. Once again, though, if we do take a look at the Elliott Wave on the 4-hour, these are the two levels that we're more likely to see. So I'm speculating we're going to see a bounce off one of these two levels. If we take a look at the volume profile, we can see that there isn't a ton of volume in that range, though. Okay, so keep in mind the price does continue lower. We got some decent support at 335 to 360. So ultimately what we want to look for here is the Ichimoku Cloud and kind of confirm we have no reason to take a short position right now. So if you're considering a short right now, be careful. That's all I ask. Low leverage, low position size. That's how we do it in our community, of course. We have a lot of trades that we take, and majority of them are all low leverage. And maybe 5 to 10x tops. Okay, so again, we got swing trades and day trades. This is my automated trading bot, and they keep firing day in and day out, taking massive profit. And then my swing trades are a little bit larger of gains, of course, because they take a little bit longer to get there sometimes, right? Again, different strokes for different folks, but I prefer to swing trade myself and just kind of let my automated trading bot do the rest on my day trades. That said, though, we look at the Ichimoku Cloud, again, no signs here point down. Obviously, the price could pull back, and like I'm mentioning, we're hoping for $3.80 to $4 even, right, as a nice bouncing point. Why risk a short to that level when you could take a long at that price point? Again, I'm just a different type of trader myself. I'm more patient. I like to wait for better entries, and to me, it just seems kind of risky to short right now, just based on the momentum it has. The amount of money flowing into this coin is great, and we could very well see this level here broken right now, as a matter of fact. But if it doesn't, then I'm going to be ready and poised to potentially take a long position at a lower price point. Okay. Again, that's just more so how I prefer to trade. Not much of a breakout trader. So if that's kind of your thing, best of luck to you. I've never seen a lot of super successful breakout traders. Bull markets, obviously, you can do very well with. We're not quite there yet, but we're kind of getting bullish, right? So again, statistical probability of the price going up, but it might pull back first before we see that. So again, that's kind of where I'm at there. I'm just going to go ahead and set an alert right here at about the $4 mark. That crosses that plane, I'll reevaluate and double check to see if it's worth entry. I do appreciate you watching. Once again, make sure you check out our Bitunix affiliate link. You have to use my link to qualify for this benefit, but it's really simple and easy. You just click the link, register with email, and fund your account. All right, folks, thanks again for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.